All right, I just lost a couple fish. GoPro wasn't rolling, but I had about a 9-pound brown on in that corner. And I didn't have the right leader line, that's why I lost them. So I went and bought leader line and came back to the river. So I figured I'd use this opportunity to show you guys how I ring up beads. So I'm just gonna get the leader line tied to this barrel swivel. So basically, I had this set up already. I'll just go through it with you. I put a bobber stop. This is these little thread ties. They slide on and you tie it on there and clip it down. That ties off, that stops your bobber. It controls your depth. All right, and then you put a bead on below that. So the bobber just stops real nice on that right there. Now below the bobber, you wanna put a barrel swivel on, and then your leader line. So here I have my leader line. You don't need a lot of it. I'm gonna grab a bead. There's my bead box, lots of colors, fun. So we're gonna get the bead on the line, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and tie a hook on right now. We'll get that bead set up in place once this hook's tied on. All right, now when you get to the bead, you take these pegs, they sell these where they sell the beads, and you slide one end in, and they're a little tricky to get started. Once you get it through there though, you can pull on this side right here, and you pull it in there, get it nice and snug. And you're gonna take your clippers and clip off clean, careful not to cut your line, or you gotta repeat this whole process. So there I have a bead, and it slides. Now I'm gonna set it up about an inch above the hook, but I'll get to that in a minute. Right now we're gonna put the weight on. I like to bite my sinkers down too, so I know that they stay in place. I know some people may not want lead in their mouths, doesn't bother me though. We all gotta die from something. So there's my setup. I've got the bobber with the bobber stop and the bead, and another sinker to the barrel swivel. This is 14-pound test up here above that barrel swivel, and it comes down to 10-pound test. And here you have your leader with the bead set about an inch above the hook. And the idea is when the fish grabs the bead, you set the hook real hard, the bead slides down, and the hook slides into the fish's mouth. So that's my bead set up. I'm gonna go down to the river over there and see what happens.